Portland's Fallen Hero. Director's commentary with Dave Stone.
And Seth Otto.
Take 2.
The real thing.
We actually have the mic connected.
Yes.
So this is my roof.
Yes. Your roof.
And the tops of socks as the armbands and also the headband.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law Mike's boots.
Union Station, Portland, Oregon.
These words are for you, Captain Stoopendis.
That was an ad lib right there.
I really
the
feel
zipper
that
was
you've
fine.
lost your way out there. That you're looking to do things that are menial and just
Yeah, Jeff did a great job with the zipper
cat in
there.
the tree.
Oh, and-
fire
and-
department
and,
can do that.
But he put it
Opening up a
down,
pickle
pushed
jar
his
for
ears
an
down.
old lady. That's a real sweet thing, but these are
like
not
that
the
shot.
things
So that's
that are
my
really
Uncle
helping
Bob's
the city of
voice, the
Portland.
mayor of Portland.
That was my bed sheet. The
Oh.
cape.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know, in these last few weeks, we've had a lot of problems
Uncle
here in the
Bob,
city. And
the last thing we shot Sunday morning.
I'm sorry,
In his
but I
living
really
room,
believe they
0
had to
hour.
do with
Yes.
Toledo.
He was wearing
and some of
shorts.
her work. But the reality is, we
Yeah.
have done everything we
He was well prepared.
And I personally, if you could have been with me these last few weeks, night after night after night, I
So you're shooting all of this, and I'm
meet him
frantically
at the middle
Your
of Burnside
editing
five
Bridge
minutes
over on
because,
Rocky
if
Butte.
we hadn't
I've been
split
up
up
to the
at that
Rose
point,
Garden.
someone might
You
not
name
have
it. The only
lived.
thing I haven't done was go out to Tigard. Someone said he was in Tigard, and I couldn't believe anybody would try to hide out in Tigard.
I don't think he understands
This is my living room.
what I'm going
This is
through.
Jeff
For him,
Berryman.
it's all about Portland.
Our
It's just
hero.
me for him.
That's Dave's
During the last election,
brick wall.
I was very
Dave's
unhappy
old
that I
living
did
room
not
that he no
have the
longer lives
support
in.
of Captain Stoopendis.
Uncle
I've
Bob
got
was hard to
needs
shoot. He
too.
kept
I've
moving
got-
around.
I'm doing the best I can.
Captain Stoopendis and the Donut Man are the same guy. My goodness, of course not.
He was more the
Trish
mayoral part than the
He's nuts.
mayoral part. if you know
Trace
what I
Shannon
mean.
is in
Let's
fact
get
a
beyond that. The important
fixture in
thing
Portland. He
is
owns
finding
currently
Captain
Voodoo
Stoopendis and
Donut
having him
downtown, and is in
work
fact a
with
former
us in this city
mayoral
to clean
candidate
it
for the
up.
city of
I'm
Portland.
doing the best I
Of
can.
course, I think he's more mayoral than mayoral, if you know what I mean.
And it's true, my father did in fact vote for Trace.
Haven't seen him in a little while.
He's,
His favorite donut.
This
was
is the only
great
part we
bacon.
could actually-
Loved a good great
that
bacon.
was the only line we could actually use in the original
Yeah,
movie.
he was pretty dirty when we let him cut loose.
Those were good donuts.
Oh yeah, that's a great.
I wanted to get
shot.
the one with the Captain Crunch on top, but
Years of guys stoobing.
just over there to the left
it's
is a
not
little
an easy
monkey in the
thing
shot.
to talk
Little
about.
monkey in a fez.
Little fez monkey.
County fair.
Fez.
Little,
It was a very exciting
rubber pencil
thing
topper
to go
that I have all over
to.
my
You always
apartment.
wanted to ask a girl, but as
Or
it
had all
turns
over my
out,
apartment.
it was all it was a setup. There was this
Now
plot
we should
to
note
humiliate
here
me
that,
in a
Jeff does teach
in a portable lavatory.
theological
and got into one
Bible
with the
type
promise
classes
of.
and
Yes.
stuff. And
Caroline
Talked
said she
about
was
being
going
naked in the
to
lavatory.
come in with
it's
me.
kind of a funny
Sweet
contrast.
Caroline.
Yin and yang of
Ba.
college professor right here. Who's also a
liked that
fine
song.
actor, by the way.
The next thing I
Very fine
knew,
actor. This is our
I'm standing in there,
protagonist here.
totally naked,
Captain
and the thing
Stoopendis,
turns
Jeff
over. There's
protagonist,
this
yeah.
enormous
And our
noise,
antagonist,
and it turns
played by
over, and there's this
Nikki
toxic blue
Vesey.
ooze that's all over
Also
me,
a
and there's
fine
just
actor.
the sound
Also a
of
fine
laughing
actor.
and laughing.
The last time I
woke
saw
up
them
in the
acting
hospital.
something together was, in fact, what was that?
It was just the oddest
Yeah, the
thing.
Shadowlands
I could
play.
see
where he was
through
C.S. Lewis and she
things.
was Joy.
like
They were
walls.
making out.
And they were making out on stage.
Yeah, it's really
now
good
here
show.
they are, superhero and villain facing off
Really
against
good
one another. I love.
Of course,
that
the strength
backstory.
thing was
Awesome.
pretty cool too.
So this is all your Dave's old living room here. We just
Yeah, almost
flipped
the entire,
camera.
all the indoor things are. This is just the other side of the room with blankets on the couch and
Of
aluminum
course
foil on
he'd
the
say
walls.
that.
We
I had to
just
move
spun
one
the
of
camera
those a
around
few
pretty much.
It hurt my back a little, but I could do it.
See, his superpowers
And,
are
the
relegated to
Stainless
jumping
steel
really high
martini glass
and running really
that
fast.
I got from Christy.
Now that's not really anything to be proud of.
Can run
That's
really
shortly.
fast,
Yeah,
kind of
that
like that.
stainless steel martini glass is definitely
flashlight.
something to be proud of.
Love the part.
Really cool.
I think that in a battle of wits, which is what it generally comes down to
You can
in
see where we
this
missed
day
part of the wall there on the
you
left
might
with
have
the
a thing or
aluminum
two
foil.
coming.
Oh yeah,
I guess
that's
you would
good-
call her,
good detail for those
in a comic book
continuity
world,
geeks.
That's
out
right.
there.
like a-
Yes.
an evil
missed the tin foil.
genius. She's a super villain. Toledo
That's
Vader.
production value though. is-
And
No, there's no relation, though. She tries to play it
No relation.
as if she
Toledo
is.
Vader is,
sometimes,
of
but
course,
don't believe it.
an exit off of
Don't believe it.
I-5 way to Portland.
Her bark is much worse than her bite. Kind of
had
a
to
typical
use that.
one.
We decided on the way down to Portland for the contest.
And what do you
we
suppose
had
that
to use
means?
the Toledo Vader
Typical
sign somehow.
woman. I speak 7 languages. I've lived in 14 countries. I have degrees in chemistry,
Yeah, you can't really tell, but her
biology,
hair is just
English, and
awesome.
anthropology.
Yeah.
She reads really fast. like that's a big deal.
Love that
Mr.
line.
Brute Street,
Yeah.
Mr. I jump really high. I hear people
I love this line
screaming
right
all
here,
of
and
the
the way she
time.
delivers it.
I'm lactose intolerant.
I'm lactose intolerant. And so whenever I run into like dairy products, the superpowers
And all of the, almost the entire thing was just
go away,
ad-libbed.
frankly, for a little while.
Based on
There are a lot of
guidelines
things
that were
Well, based on
given in the
guidelines,
middle of the night,
but
yeah.
Have you been
You know,
around
we were
Captain
very
Stoopendis
diligent, and
after
we only
he's had a
shot 4
milkshake?
hours of film for our
That is
8-minute movie.
distasteful.
There's Ben down on the street.
His calling is
who's,
to go out and
maybe
save
not a
people
street
and
performer,
fight
but a
crime,
very good
and
artist in
my
his own right.
calling is to sit here
And,
and
we
make
shot
some
all
money.
these
Maybe
scenes,
this money will go to a good cause. Maybe I'll be able to buy
I
a
asked Seth
40 or something.
how much
I
of
don't know
himself
how
he got
exactly
in
he got his
Ben's
superpowers,
glasses,
but like,
and
I
he said,
think
"Oh, nothing.
somehow
Oh,
his
crap."
heart
So we had to
totally
reshoot the
pure.
whole thing from
So
the side.
all this,
Ben was
controversy.
more prepared
it's all
for this
just
one.
bullshit.
Sidekicks. Sidekicks are very important to.
What? Has anybody
superheroes.
seen Wing Boy? It's
This little-
unbelievable. He looks like
This
Salvo.
just kills
Have you
me.
noticed
Yeah,
what's
those are
happened
great,
to him?
right? And this
He couldn't
time it
run
works that he's
from here
all
to the
around the
donut
screen.
shop.
He's been with me for quite some time.
all
and,
pissed off.
James K. Turk
James K.
is his
Turk.
name. I call him
An
my
homage
roommate.
to James T. Kirk.
Very good, Dave. Very good.
Same couch that Nikki was on. No aluminum foil on the walls. No blankets on the couch. That's actually my couch and pillows. And
This
such.
is how Dave actually looks most of the time. We just
Yes,
drew a
this,
WB
this
on
shot
his
is
chest
dedicated
and
to
called
my
him
mother,
Wing Boy.
as are all shots where I look fat.
This is Dave's life in Seattle for all you Ohio.
Those are basically stirrup pants, tidy
Wing Boy,
whities,
come
and a
on.
t-shirt.
You're letting
that's
this
too
guy
small
call
for
you
me.
his sidekick.
Isn't that my t-shirt?
Supervillains
No, it's my t-shirt.
You sure?
have
Yeah.
hench people. Got her recently
Gap
from a
t-shirts,
temp
yeah.
agency.
Oh, and this is
She's
There's Julie.
Julie Newberry,
little
Such a cutie.
Bo
brilliant
Peep.
writer, and that is
Or
actually her
Little Red
Halloween
Riding Hood.
costume
We're
from a couple
working
of
on
years
it.
ago.
Up until this
No,
happened,
Great Little Red Riding Hood
he's
costume.
been enormously helpful.
Oh, the brick wall.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Good
Too
kid.
much brick wall in this movie, though. I wish we would have moved him around a little bit.
I hope he pulls himself.
It
out.
helps in this shot because there's the, even though there's still brick wall in this scene with him cooking, but
He's in my
moves him
thoughts
around a bit.
these days.
That's true. I love all those moments of silence he gave
Yeah.
us. It's just awesome.
I'm out, baby. The
The
outing.
one thing that I knew that I could never do in public. Never could I do that.
Come on, I mean, you've
do
always
you see
wanted
the
to do that with Clark Kent. Just smack him. Just say, "Come on, man."
You look the same. What's the matter with you?
How can you tell he's not
Standing in a
Superman? Lois, you're a
Okay,
freaking
standing in
idiot.
a store.
These are
and-
the
and
guys
something
in Bud's
occurred
Jazz
that
Records.
Rarely ever
Downstairs
People-
from
the world
yeah.
was silent.
I
There was
think
like
the
no
guy with
screaming. It just kind of
James
took me
is
by
the guy sitting down that is the
Without
owner, and the other guy's a
thinking.
customer.
I just
sort of
suddenly
ran in
saw
there
there
and
was a
took over the
smudge.
store.
And the handing him the
I have
flyer,
it.
that was the guy on the right's idea.
And all of a sudden, I hear
Hey, you're Captain Stoopendis.
I gave James a copy of this movie, or other movie, and then asked him for months.
Next
how
thing
he
I
liked it,
know,
and
there's
he
a
still
picture.
never had watched it.
It's in the papers, New York Times.
That lady was great.
And so now I
Just
can't
kept
go
running
anywhere.
in and taking all these pictures, and
I
that was
just
the one
can't
that
go
we
anywhere.
ended up
People
using as a
want me
real
to
picture
do
from
just the
that camera.
dumbest stuff. If I had a
Accidentally,
nickel
I'm
for
in the
every time I
background,
had to
luckily
open
I'm,
the stupid
in the
pickle jar
movie,
for my
so.
neighbor.
Guy
It makes sense that,
accidentally
Guy and
took his
Wing Boy
glasses
are
shop
off
together.
in public.
Guy and James
Shop
and
for
now he's
jazz.
acting like he's being victimized by his adoring
And this is my favorite shot because we got the fisheye
You
lens.
accidentally
Stevie
took
Clifton
off
fisheye
your
lens.
glasses
Clifton's fisheye
in
lens.
public.
And told Nikki to get
What the
as
hell
close
were
to the
you
camera as she
thinking,
could.
moron?
Oh, what were we talking about?
Oh, it's
The
great. Nice big
This
nose.
is
oh,
this is
We were gonna do a disappearing act. Here,
yeah.
the
That's
retreat.
Jeff's real phone. He
Captain
was talking
Stoopendis.
about us.
No,
superhero
hold on
retreat.
just a second. Listen, I'm in the middle of an interview, and I just got back from a. I know
This
it's
is summer
important. It's
of
always
2004,
important. Listen,
so
do you know
ripping on George
Captain
W.
Was good. This
Man,
we all love this.
Nuclear.
We all love this part.
The audience went
Nuclear.
crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
N-U-C.
about. It's N-U-C.
I love that.
Well, anyway, you'll find it. It rings all the time.
Oh, that lamp
It's
that's behind him. I just threw that out yesterday.
It's pretty annoying.
Oh, did you?
He was one of my
You almost threw
best
that out.
friends.
Oh, there's my
Saved
parents.
my
The
life.
autos in
My
their living
dad,
There
room.
who
was
busted
that
his
guy we
butt to
didn't
drive
know
us all around all those
who was
Portland
taking
Yeah,
weekends
he had the whole city scouted
Now
out.
we know about him.
for weeks in
He just
advance.
We got like all
He was
those the
super
shots of
proud.
Portland in like 2 hours.
And then as an afterthought, we threw in like the man on the
Laying
street
low.
idea, and they were the first ones who were
Laying
shot
low.
for that. And they were
Yeah.
very gracious.
We met when I was pretty low.
There's Lainey Lowe,
Yo, Pardon me.
played by Christy
She
Morrell.
was a
She's pretty
suicidal
hot.
kind of girl, and had
Also,
She's your
climbed
girlfriend,
up on
too.
top of 30 story sort of thing, and had jumped out the window and was rocketing toward the ground.
Well, you
as
gotta
I was
say
running,
something
got the
about
extra
the
there she
glasses.
is,
Oh,
and
yeah,
jumped
well,
really,
that's all.
jumped
That's
and
also
caught her. And,
the same room. Just
We talked. We had
about
some
90
coffee
degrees
after
to
that.
the right. From
When you're
where we're
dating a
filming Jeff and my
superhero,
little booth table.
there's
and
a certain
my martini glasses
mystery
and
to
my
it,
liquor
you know?
and
Kind
my
of a
girlfriend all in the same shot.
James Bond kind of thing. Like, you
Looking
don't
into
ask
the
too many
kitchen, but you can't
questions,
really
and he
tell
doesn't
if
really
you turn the
talk
lights
too
on.
much.
That's a pretty good idea. Turn those lights
Kinda
off.
nice.
We had that sort of relationship.
That little white spot that you see.
this
is kind of-
line. This
Therapist client
That's a
thing
great
that gets real
therapist
fuzzy
client.
sometimes.
I mean, it takes
Also,
up a
there's
lot of time when you're
There's a monkey.
tied to
There's a
train
monkey in the
track,
shot. You
tied
can't
to
really
a
see it. You can see it on
bomb.
the
just
previous
can't get
shot.
back to
Somebody
your
didn't
friends.
mention it. Now
But
we
when
have to back
she
it up.
found out, as the
again.
rest of the
Monkey
world
and a
has
fez.
found out, that Captain Stoopendis is
Oh my
also
God, that's my telephone.
Guy Stooping, then she
anymore.
decided she wasn't as interested anymore.
Let me tell you, without the tights and the cape, he ain't much to look at. I mean, Guy Stooping?
She sounds a little emotionally unstable.
That's a fair step.
That's a fair statement.
I love that
That's
line.
a great line.
That's a fair
He
statement.
there you can see
called
the
me
monkey.
for a
Just-
couple
Oh, there's
of
the monkey.
times.
Yeah,
her
just
left
over
shoulder.
her shoulder there.
He called
Yeah,
me
the little
over
silver part behind that
and
is
over.
my stove.
I just didn't answer the phone.
Oh, that was iced tea, not bourbon.
That was totally bourbon.
Working on
What
a
you-
utility
She was
bill.
That
ripped.
was iced tea.
Oh yeah, choking on the Ben and
Choking on
Jerry's.
the Ben and Jerry's. Checked out the special features for the entire choking on the Ben and Jerry's
Mine's kind of a
sequence.
work in progress.
Yeah, the outtakes on
The
this are
Xbox
just
thing, yeah.
wonderful.
If anybody's got
And the wet
dog
smudges
hair
on
their
my
clothes, I
shirt
got the
from
lint
that.
whisk. And I got the whisk here because
We shoot like 20 minutes of me eating that ice cream.
old Captain Stupendous isn't much.
It's about
He
12
likes to
minutes
think that he
actually.
is.
Yeah, me and my brother shot all of this.
That's my Ohio
Just-
State
Flavor mixes
beanie, but I
noodles.
wore it to make it
I
look
like
like a
food.
fez.
I like Italian. I love
You're the
Italian.
third monkey in the fez.
That's right.
Garlic,
Look at his eyes here when it says pasta.
pasta.
Doesn't put cheese in it.
Opened a little bit
Doesn't
bigger.
put oil on it.
I love that.
Noodles. I mean, I know the guy's allergic to cheese, but come on, you can be a little more creative than that.
Do Italians go bald? I don't know. I just
See, I was dressed as
food.
Winkler. I shouldn't have my glasses on. This is my kitchen.
Macaroni.
Well, see my grandmother's little green fish in there somewhere.
And your little
Can
childhood
there,
plate
yeah.
behind the
Macaroni.
sink there.
The booth over there is covered by a blanket, so you can't really tell that it's the same booth we used for the Laney Lowe.
Oh, the Bill Gates
shot.
booth, yes, that you bought
Yeah.
on eBay. The
There's a
Dick
picture of my
Bill Gates.
sister there on the mantle.
Do I have cable? Yeah, I have cable. Sometimes I watch the guys in the apartment next to mine, though. You know, just through the wall. He watches some interesting things.
The window.
Window. I miss my window.
You missed your cue.
I know. I'd spend many an hour sitting up there watching freaks get drunk and hoochies down the street in Pioneer Square
Well, that's
Maybe I
the
did.
line from the contest. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't line.
that we may or may not have screwed up and
Had to have
disqualified
it in there.
ourselves.
And the slow zoom all the way up to
Zooming.
his wonderful profile. Look at that superhero profile. It's just brilliant. And then when I did the
Dexter
credits, I
Jones.
wanted to do sort of the punchline credits.
But I
that
like
you've seen in
that. I
some
like
of the
that shot
movies.
from the outside where you were just standing across the street.
Oh, this shot right here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is part of the original idea that we were going to have a bunch of people down on the street recognizing him and shouting at him, and he gets up and waves and closes the window, but we didn't end up using any of that. None of that really turned out very good.
I just do what I could to be helpful, you know. I had my moped, my police scanner.
You know, I think the
Just
first
go up,
time we did this without the mic
try
plugged
and
in
help.
was
make
funnier.
a little funny comment on the side or point out.
Yeah,
the
you missed
obvious.
that out. Missed out on that, folks.
Lost forever.
Those,
Lost forever.
Jaws of life, you know. got somebody
Well,
out
thank you
there
for
in the
watching,
car,
and
but,
we'll give
And,
Wing Boy the final word, the punchline.
you know,
Steven Spielberg hopefully won't sue us for that.
They always seem to like that one.
That's your
Well,
dance.
that
No, because his goes done up, and ours went done up, done up.